Welcome back to Cover That Roof. I'm Rob with True American Roofing Company, and I'll be your host. In today's episode, we're installing some flashing. It's coming out pretty good. It's coming out pretty good. Okay, so on this counter flashing, the standard size is a little bit smaller than what the average skylight is, the standard counter flashing. So we have to order custom counter flashing. So we ordered some 6x8 counter flashing for the L metal. We go to the front, and then 6x8 pieces of tile pan, and then 20x6 on the saddle. So it should work out pretty nice. Now let's start getting our first cut. Now the first cut is the piece of head flashing that goes in the front of the skylight. So let's get that cut in. Okay, so we want to get our first piece cut in. So first we need to know the distance of the width of the skylight. So let's do that. Let's figure it out. So the width of the skylight is 26 inches. So we want to do 6 inches on both sides of the 26. So we're going to need approximately 38 inches of that piece of 6x8 counter flashing. So let's get it measured and get it cut. Okay, so here's our first piece of counter flashing. This is going to go up against the front of the skylight. This is going to go up against the front of the skylight like this. Now we need to go make our mark. So the most important mark is the first mark here. Just to make one mark in the corner, make your cut, bend it, and then you can pull it tight to where the other side is, and then you know you're gonna have a true, accurate mark so you can make your cut. Okay, so let's see how we do it. Okay, so this counter flashing is a little bit taller than what we need, so we're gonna make one cut going all the way across first. Okay, now that we made our relief cut so we can bend the corner, let's fold the metal. Bend the corner. Okay, so now we made our relief cut right here, and now we bent the corner. So let's see how it does it. For the front of the skylight, which is nice. See, we had to make a cut here, had to make a cut here. So let's get it pinned in. But before we can pin it in, we're gonna have to put some caulking in all the corners, make sure we get that all real sealed out nice and tight before we put this on. So let's do that. Now that we got the caulking in the corners, now we want to get this pinned in. We're gonna start with one corner, pin it in at the top, swing it around, pin it in on the other side, and then we'll be able to get it nailed off nice and tight. Okay, that came out really nice. Now we gotta get ready to get our tile panel set up. We'll catch up to you in a bit when we get that set up. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so now that we got the head flashing on, now we need to put on the tile pan. Now, as I said before, the skylight, the frame, a little bit bigger than a 2x6. The standard 2x6 is 1 3/4 inches by 5.5. Well, this is actually a little bit taller. It's approximately 7 inches. So it's a good thing we custom ordered that counter flashing and got a piece of 6x8. So now we can take it to where we want, and we can cut off the scrap, and everything's gonna work out perfect. Okay, so let's get it set up. So for this piece right here, basically what you wanna do is, we're gonna run the piece all the way from top to bottom. So let's do that. So as you can see, they ran the counter flashing on top of the tile. We run the counter flashing all the way down to the base of the roof, the run down on the deck, which is more efficient. And that's why this looks so unfinished and the counter flashing's bent everywhere. Let's get a look at something else. Okay, so here's the way people have been running the counter flashing on these skylights in this track. and it doesn't look very good. It's all bent up and bent and in the wrong direction. Our counterflashing, opposed to going on top of the tile, our counterflashing is going to go right onto the deck and fit snug around the base of the skylight. So let's get it finished cut in and let's see how we do it. Once again, this counterflashing is a little bit too long, so we want to take a chalk line, chalk it. Okay, now we got this piece all cut. See the special cut. Made. So now let's get the caulking in the corners. Let's get this set and get it pinned in. You always want to start pinning it in. So we're going to put a tack. At the top, get it pinned in and pull it tight at the bottom. Okay, we got that all nailed off. Now we just want to work on the other side. We'll catch up to you in a bit when we get the other side all cut in and pieced in and we're getting ready to set the saddle. Welcome back. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We got our first piece of head flashing in, got our first piece of tile pan on the side. Now we got to cut the other piece in. Takes a little bit of time, so we'll catch up to you in a bit when we get more of that done. We got the other piece cut. Now we want to do the same thing. We want to put the caulking in and get it set. Okay, got the excess counterflashing cut off the top. Now we need to make the relief cut so we can bend the piece and fold it to fit snug. So we got them on both sides. Let's make the cut. So that's how you install counterflashing on a skylight. You got your first piece of head wall flashing, you got your two pieces of tile pan on the side, and then you got your saddle or your cricket on the back. So I just got to get that pinned in, then we'll be all done and ready to move on to the chimney. So we'll catch up to you in a bit when we get more of this done. Okay, so we got that all cut in. We got the piece of 8x6 head to wall flashing on the front, we got the tile pan on the side, and we got the custom saddle on the back. Everything's cut to shape. Everything fits perfect. We're excited. Now we just got a pin in the back, get it all pinned in, and we'll be ready to move on to the next task, which is the chimney counterflashing. So we'll catch up to you in a bit. We get more of it done. Hope you enjoyed this episode of how to install counterflashing for a skylight. We'll see you next time.